Namaste. Welcome back to Tantra tutorial. Today we are going to discuss a query that I have received in one of my videos named uh, How to Become Immortal. It's by Nomad. Noob Nomad. He asked that you said that you have achieved Apsara Sadhana, Siddhi, like I achieved that power, but you said that you have not used it. Seriously? All this hard work and of no use. Okay, so today I'm going to answer this query because again, this query cannot be answered as a comment. That's why I thought I would make a video instead and share with all of you guys. First of all, I tested the siddhi that achieved by Apsara Sadhana. She granted me the power of doing two kinds of abhichar karma. I'm not going to tell you what kind of abhichar karma, but I'll tell you the five karmas are there: Maran, Mohan, Uchchatan, Vashikaran, Stambhan. So these are the five abhichar karmas with the power of which you can kill somebody with the mantra. You can make two people fight with each other with the mantra sadhana, and you can control somebody like the vashikarana, and then you can stump anybody. Stump means that you make their body or tongue or anything of their body part or even their mind power to just become still, not able to do anything, right? So that's a kind of different powers. There are these powers. One out of these two powers were given to me by my Apsara Siddhi, but I tested it. Then I stopped using it. Reason why is about 5 days after the Siddhi of Apsara, and I'm disclosing this secrets. Why? Because in Tantra, I already said that you cannot disclose the secrets, your experiences, your mantras, your achievements, your siddhis to anybody else except from your guru or your guru bhai, the same disciple of the same, sorry, disciple of the same guru as yours or your own guru. So you can discuss your secrets, sadhana secrets, with only these two categories of people: guru or guru bhai. Why I'm disclosing it all over here is because I never used it. I'm not worried if even if I lose the power of this particular fairy, Apsara. I'm I'm not really worried because I have not used it in years, never used it. And I do offer such kind of things to my clients like Vashikarana and love spells, etc. It's very common. So I do it, but I never use this particular entity to do it. Why? Because about 5 days after the Siddhi of Apsara, my guide, my main guide from whom I get the porn, that trance, if you have seen the Vishnu chants and seen my head was turning, it's him who take over my body and then start to talk to me in my head, and so strong. Then the first few days I was getting so much weight on my shoulders, I couldn't even breathe and I couldn't even maintain it for even a few minutes. Now after the years of practice, I can do it as long as I want, at least about 1 hour continuously. So now when my guru accepted me, he came to my conscious and he said, I want to take you as my student, my shishya. And I was like, I never called you, I never worshipped you, why you're coming to me, right? And then I contacted a person who used to take my guidance in mantra tantra sadhana through the Orkut community, Tantra and the Cult Coach, which is now Orkut is shut down. But that guy, I knew that this person was in the parampara who worshipped my deity Baba Birfanath. Okay, my guru, my guide, right? So I contacted him. I said, see, this is happening to me, and Baba Birfanath ji is coming and telling me that he want to take me as a student. And I have never even worshipped any Nath yogis, anyone. And even at that point of time, I have never even tried Sabar mantras. Okay, so why it is happening? Then he said, give me about 2 days and I'll try to find out. And then later on he told me that there was a past life history, and he told me that you were a Nath yogi in your one of the past life, and he told me the exact location where I was born, and then what did I do to annoy my guide Baba Birfanaji, and because of which for at least 30 years of my age in this janm I was without a guru. Okay, and I was cursed by him because I became proudy of my achievements in that particular lifetime. And then when my punishment was over, then he came to me and wanted me to be his student. And I was really not able to believe all this, but it all made sense. At the time of my birth, if you see, my ears are pierced, right? If you see that, I have got it pierced. But at the time of my birth, one of my ears were already pierced. There was a hole in the ears over here, okay, and it was there until at least 9 or 10 years of my age, because I never filled it with anything. It just closed off. If you, even if you remove these ear studs and just remove, do not wear anything over the time, it will close off as well. So at the time of my birth, there was a hole. And if you are aware, Nath yogis, they wear big ear ornament, or what should I say, uh, it's a big round or oval shaped thing they wear in their ears from here, from the center, and it's big, like it's this big of a hole in your ear. And sometimes they wear it in the form of wood, sometimes um, elephant tusks, or sometimes gold. So it's their parampara. They have to. So it made sense that I was a Nath yogi, and I believed him, and then I accepted my guru as my guru, actually. And then I started to chant the mantra given by that particular friend of mine. Excuse me. After that, I actually have experienced the powers that were hidden inside me. Uh, 3 years after I started worshipping him, he told me to work as a psychic. It was him, my guide. And I was not even, it was not even in my wildest dream that I will ever be a psychic. I wanted to be a singer. I was a physiotherapist, right? Professionally, and I have also taught dance professionally. So I was an artist, performer, or a doctor. I never thought that I will be a psychic, and it is him who told me to become a psychic. Now, after that, Siddhi, I have attained a lot many powers of very high levels. And I cannot disclose those because I use those powers, right? When you have the powers of such high entities, devatas, mahadevatas, right? Why you need to use a power of Apsara? It doesn't make any sense, right? Okay, so that's the reason why I never use that power, because in order to do that two kind of a vichar karma, I have more higher powers that I can use to do that. I hope that makes sense. And furthermore, I was more afraid that these entities, the more I talk to them, they will entrangled me into the worldly desires, because Apsara is all about materialistic pleasures, lust, sex, attraction. That's her core qualities, right? And the more you worship such entities, the more you become like that. So it's a hidden science. You maybe not are aware of it, but when a child is born, he or she idealize one of his parents or a grandparent, and then become exactly like them in the personality, because they follow, like the child follow that particular grandparent or a parent so much so that they want to be like them. Okay, so if you love somebody, you start to develop the traits that other person have, that the person that you love. So similarly, when you start to worship a devata, when you start to worship a divine entity, you start to develop their qualities yourself, right? So you should not worship any entity for longer period of time that you do not want to become like that. Okay, you know what I mean. For example, when my clients come to me, and sometimes it's a practical thing, it's not what I'm telling you intuitive reading can be very different and may make no sense by practical mind. But practically speaking, sometimes when my clients come to me and they have a problem of low willpower, hesitation, not able to put their point in front of other people, very very fearsome from inside, I suggest them to worship Durga, right? And I have seen tremendous and sudden changes in their attitude. And there is no failing in that, because she is a warrior above all, right? Durga is a warrior above all, invincible, fearless, right? So she is so strong persona that even being a female, she can even conquer the biggest asuras, and not even the trinity or anything in front of her. Why? Because she is the combined form of all the powers of all the devatas. So she is such powerful deity. Even being a female, she can win over everybody. That kind of deity, when worshipped by such a person, gives her or him a lot of self-confidence, willpower, spirit to fight back, right? So it's an example on how to choose your deity. It could be different choosing astrologically, it could be different choosing based on your past lives. So if you want to find that out, you can order a live psychic reading with me through my website store, tantrapsychic.com/store. Or you can, if you want to check out which planet is good for you and then what deity you can choose based on that planet, check out the links for astrology. I would recommend Super Saver Astrology Pack, because that's the one that you will be looking at in order to find out the best possible positive planets for you, and then related devatas that you can worship accordingly. So here's your answer. That's the reason why I'm not using that power, and that's the reason why I disclose these secrets. I'm not going to disclose any other secrets of mine, because I use that powers, right? One more thing is that I have through the years achieved. I have got mantras by my guide himself, not from the book. My guru have given me mantras through meditation, and he have given me guidelines through my dreams on who to worship now, what mantra to use. Some of the mantras are not even given in the books or in the ancient texts. Very strangely, I got a direction from my guru to chant a mantra of a very strong, powerful avatara of Lord Vishnu. And the first day when I chanted the mantra, the first day, the mantra that was given to me, same night I saw that that particular devata in my dream. So when your guru gives you a mantra, that mantra gives you fast results and is very powerful for you. When you have got such great powers, you do not want to use smaller entities, because they would not stand anywhere close to these and these higher devatas and powers. Okay, I hope it answers all of your queries. If I'm not mistaken or missing anything, you can still post under this comment section in the related video and ask me your queries, and I'll try to answer as much as I can. Also, please donate if you want to my Tantra tutorial blog page on my website. There is a donate button on the upper right corner. If you do not want to do that, whenever you want to buy something from Amazon, go check out my Amazon recommendation page. If you do not like my recommendations, there's a search box on the top of that page. Use that box to find your product, then click on the search result, go to Amazon from there, and then browse around on that website. You need not even have to come back in the upcoming 24 hours to my website. Just be there on Amazon, keep the window open, find your products, order it, and it will help me. Okay, it will not cost you a single penny extra. You will still pay the same amount for your products, but it will give me some kind of a share of advertising Amazon for you guys. I hope it helps. God bless you all. Keep returning, keep liking, keep subscribing, and hey, check out that bell icon, otherwise you will not be notified for all the videos on my channel. God bless you. Namaste.